Yo, what's good, fans of fight fans? This your boy JB, Trap House Boxing. I'm back again with another video. Hey, shouts out to the whole LDBC. Y'all smash that like, subscribe button, and share the video always, and leave thoughts and comments at the end of the video. And if you're looking for that exclusive street news, go subscribe to Urban Media Fix. Hit that notification icon bell so you're missing none of the heat that's being dropped from Urban Media Fix. Also, go subscribe to the Smoke City Mobcast. Hit the notification icon bell so you miss none of this heat that's being dropped every Wednesday night, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time from the LDVC. All right, now, I seen the interview with Wilder, uh, I think it was a couple of days ago. You know, he's talking about, going back to, his basic fundamentals and, getting his technique and, things in order. Just going back to the basics, so to say. And I thought it was, quite interesting, when I first heard it, but I didn't, elaborate on it in the video. So now I picked the time now. I got time now to actually talk about it. And I'm going to give you my thoughts on what I think about the whole situation. And first of all, hey, don't get me wrong, man. Improving on basic fundamentals and technique and form, that ain't gonna never hurt nobody. You understand what I'm saying? It's always a plus, when it comes down to that, And I couldn't agree with him anymore, when he came out and said that. But my whole thing is that what alarmed me is why now. Don't get me wrong, Wilder's my guy. Everybody knows, of course, look at my avatar. I got the Wilder mask is the avatar, but I just wanted to point this out. Maybe I might be, over, zealous and stating my opinion on what I think about it, but here's the thing. Like I said, that's all that's fine and dandy to improve on technique and all that, but Wilder's 40-something fights in. I just want to know why now. And the first thing that came to my mind, I thought that maybe Wilder could be possibly getting caught up listening to a little bit of too much of us. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that we giving them. When I say us, I'm talking about the whole boxing community, whoever you listen to. I don't know everybody who Wilder listen to, but these fighters listen to these videos because he came out and said that numerous of times. They listen to everything, but I'm just want to know. I kind of feel like maybe Wilder may have gotten caught up a little bit to what. He say, she say, maybe. I'm just saying maybe, because Wilder been doing what he been doing all this time, successfully, sort of say. You could say pick his opponents and all this other crap, whatever the case may be. But he's been consistently knocking these guys out with his unorthodox style, things of that nature. And this been I think that's is his most dangerous attribute, is not being mechanically correct, biomechanically correct, that's what I say. And possession. Now, don't get me wrong, he could use some good balance drills and stuff like that, so he can have his structure integrity lined up better and won't be all falling over committing to his punches and things to that nature. But I think that he is. I don't think that Wilder. I don't think that we'll see this change over maybe. Well, I can't say that it won't happen next fight, because Dominic Brazil is the type of guy you can demonstrate on. I mean, he ain't gonna be hard to find, But I'm just thinking that maybe is he talking about as long as along the lines of, you know, staying committed to his jab, you know, not abandoning his jab. Because me personally, if a lot of people sitting up there saying that Wilder lost because of, you know, his technique and the skills and all that in the Fury fight, that really wasn't the case. You know what I mean? That really wasn't the case, arguably. The thing is that it ain't that Wilder lacks that. It's that Wilder abandoned what he needed the most to pull that victory off. You know, which is, some people thought he won, some people thought it was a draw, some people thought he lost. Whatever. You know, and I think that the jab was key, that Wilder deviated from, the jab to the body, simple stuff like that. Now, if you're talking about that going to the basics, then I can agree with that. But if you're talking about just, you know, elbows in and all this other crap, I mean, at this point, yeah, it can help. It can't help Wilder. It can't help him. But I just think that some of that stuff might just take away from what he really is. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think he'll be that effective by conforming to something that he wasn't already. You know, like I said, certain little things, you know, to tweak and modify that'll help him out along the way, but he don't need to be robotic and nothing like that. You know, he need to stay how he is, but just tighten a few things up. You know, don't abandon the things that he abandoned to get thirsty for that right hand. You know, Wilder already got a good, sharp, sneaky right hand, so he don't have to do too much. The only thing he need to do is just stay committed to his jab more. Use his jab more instead of pawing it out and using it as a rangefinder. You know, be effective with it. He can stick it out there and still pop that jab while it's already out there. You understand what I'm saying? But that was pretty much my whole take on the whole thing. I just don't want Wilder to get too caught up in, you know, what the fans are saying and all this other stuff, because Wilder got what he got at this point in his career from knocking people out. And the only thing Wilder really just need to do is just stick to his jab. You understand what I'm saying? His defense is very underrated. Wilder got pretty good defense. If Wilder could just stick to that jab, because Wilder has a beautiful jab, a good, hard, strong jab. If he can stick to that jab, you know what I mean, and just stick to it, and don't be so anxious to throw the right hand, Wilder, I'm telling you, Wilder will really punish these dudes. And he got a good left hand. You know, I mean, like just throwing like left hooks to the body, feinting, throw the jab, feint the right hand, throw it. That's all he had to do against Fury anyway, pretty much. That's the only thing he was missing. You know what I mean? Throw the jab, feint the right hand, throw the left hook to the body, or throw the left hook upstairs, or throw the left hook to the body and throw the left hook upstairs, you know, double up on the left hook. Don't always give Fury the right hand, but that was the last fight. That was that. Like I said, he finna box circles around Dominic Breazeale, walking him into some shots, and just I think it's gonna be a long night for Dominic Breazeale. All Wilder got to do is just box off his back foot, just like he did in that Stavern fight, man. And it's pretty much gonna be good night, Irene. Wilder don't need to get into no slugfest or anything like that with Dominic Breazeale. That's probably what he's talking about. He's probably talking about he's just going to go back to a little bit more boxing. You know what I mean? I don't think it's too much along the lines of the basic robotic technique form they show you when you first start boxing and stuff like that. I don't think, because that's going to be, you know, too much. Too much. He didn't have that in the beginning. You know, so I don't know, but y'all let me know what y'all think. You know what I mean? I would just want to talk about that. And can't wait to see the Dominic Breazeale. The Dominic Breazeale and the Deontay Wilder fight that's coming up, and all these other heavyweight fights. So, yeah, I don't think the fight. I don't know, man. I don't know. Dominic Breazeale tough. Like I said, if Wilder just keep that jab on Dominic Breazeale and just loosen him up, and then throw the right hand when need to be, he can get him out of there more effective and more efficient than just you know, throwing it, you know, just when he want to throw it. But anyway, man, this is your boy JB, Trap House Boxing. What you waiting on? Subscribe to the channel. Like, share the video always. I'll holler at y'all. Peace. Hit that notification icon bell so you'll miss this jab sessions. Holla.